So, guys, yesterday we talked about female gaze, which is basically the way through females see the things. And today it's time to talk about male gaze and what does it actually means. It's same like the things that we have talked about before, but in the opposite gender perspective, which is basically a men perspective. So, why male gaze is important? Many of the people, not many, almost all of the YouTubers don't talk about the male gaze, but today I'm going to talk about the male gaze too, because it also matter. So, if you really want to know about the male gaze too, then stay tuned in this video. And yeah, why male gaze is also important because when we see the people in the whole over the world, especially in the young people, they just think that should be a goal. One goal should come in our life, and then it's all okay. But that's not the things that the men should do. Men should also focus on the capability the woman should possess because uh, just by seeing someone beautiful, we cannot say that she is good in her behavior or anything. So, in the case of the male kids, we have to think that, or you have to understand that male kids is also most important as a male. As a male, if you are a male, then or if you are a female, then you also have to try to make yourself the kind of a woman such that the man will fall in love with you, but not the kinds of the cringy or a kind of a man. I know, you know, I also know, you also know, especially your girls know what kind of a man I'm talking about. So, if you are a female, then also you have to see that things in the male, and if you are a male, then also as a male, you have to see those things in the female before you get into the relationship or anything in your life. So the things is at first you have to see that or what men see in the female is they see that is this female respecting him, because for the male the one of the most important thing is respect, and as a male also you have to focus on the things like respect. And if one girl is not respecting you and your values and the what do you really believe in your life, then she is not enough, or she is not the person who is made for you. So you have to kick out her out of your life. And that seems like so brutal, but yeah, that's the point. And I don't care what you think about me, because as a male we also have to think about ourselves too. We cannot just see the female as she is beautiful and get into the relationship, because when it's about a long term relationship, then it will really trouble making for the men's too. And you know what will happen after that, and the lots of a divorce rate and the breakups, a societal case or any kind of a case you can see in the social media also. So that's why that's the point. And another thing is, as a male you have to make your body very much powerful and capable enough to fight. And as a female also, if you are a female, then you also have to see the male who can fight and who is very much strong such that he can kill anyone. I don't mean that you have to see the murderer or a criminal type of the person, but the point that I want to express is you have to see the male who is strong, and as a male, you have to be strong. In this age of a weak man, in this era of the weak man, I can see the male have a low level of testosterone and they are very much weak that they even cannot fight back for themselves. And if in the case of their girlfriend or a wife have been uh, put on into the threatening situations, and how can they deal with that situation? So that's why that's important thing, and you have to follow that too. And this is the point that no man's or no any YouTuber tell. And many of the YouTuber also believe in that being weak is also kind of a good thing in this era, because what, as a male, you have to be brutal and you have to be a man, not a weak fucking man. Okay, so that's the point. And another thing is you have to believe that you can do anything in your life. If you feel like you are weak and you cannot do anything, then you will definitely not be able to do that. But if you believe that yes, I can do it, and if you do it, then you can definitely do. When it's about my situations, I was very much fat, about a 110 kg of the person. But when I started to go to the gym, it's been around 1.5 years that I have been to the gym and I'm going regularly. Sometimes it's miss about it's been around 12 or 13 days missed within the uh, around 1.5 years of a time. That much only the time that I have missed the gym, but I go 6 days a week into the gym, and yeah, that's the point. So, at the last, what I want to say you is, as a male, you have to be strong, and the points that I have mentioned below before, that also should be followed by you as a man, and as a female, you also have to see those capability in the men. And as a man, don't just fall for the looks of the female. Okay, you have to see the behavior and the personality of the female too, in order to have the great life and in order to have a great relationship. And just choose high value women, not the women who goes for the party. Or I don't mean that the girls who go to the party are not a high value, but yeah, in the most of the case they are not high value women, and you know what they do by going to the party. So I don't mean, I don't want to judge them, because everyone have their uh, own circumstances of the life. So, but basically, if you ignore those kinds of a woman when it's time to make a wife or come to the relationship for the long period of a time, then if you avoid them, then your life will be good. And try to see the high value women in your life such that you can have a great life. So, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video, and next topic will be, you'll see the next video. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.